Hey guys, and welcome to my new YouTube video. It's the end of August and this is my second Q&A. So I do hope you enjoyed the Q&A I did back in July, and if you didn't see it, I'll put a little teaser of that in here to give you a little glimpse of what happened last month. My best memory of university so far. There have actually been quite a few good memories. I think probably the most exciting one was probably my birthday. Just the fact that I was able to spend my time with so many amazing people, go out to the clubs that I wanted to go to, hang around with the people that I wanted to hang around with. I think another great memory actually was just joining this whole Pride Society. I remember right at the beginning of the year, I didn't know that they even had societies here. I literally was just like, oh, there's just little groups of people, little social groups, and everyone just does whatever. Saw the society, it was only £3 for the year, and I was like, actually, you know what, I think I will get involved. I want to meet more people that are like me. I was so scared to make friends, I was so scared to talk to people, and I just felt so accepted in this little group. I've got another few questions to answer, so without further ado, let's get on with some more questions. I've got a few questions firstly from Hey It's Ryan. Again, it's at Hey, but spelled H-A-Y, it's Ryan. He asked me what my biggest regret in life was. Now, I have quite a lot of regrets, most of which I don't really disclose to other people. But a biggest regret? Being gay? No, what do I regret? I think the one regret I probably have is not starting YouTube earlier. Probably because a couple of years ago, I started about 5-6 years ago, and I should have just started before that, or I should have just continued posting videos from then, because I feel like that's when YouTube was big and that's when everyone was talking about it, and I could have been even more successful. Like, I could have actually been successful. But my biggest regret, yeah, probably starting YouTube a bit too late. Even though I did delete my channel, if I would have started slightly earlier, had more subscribers, more fans from the beginning, I may be in a different position to what I'm in today. He also asked me if I could change one of the laws, what would it be? No idea. I think voting maybe at 16 instead of 18. Really, because I know from personal experience there are so many young kids who do want to get involved with politics, and they're limited to everything because of age. They can't go out clubbing, even though they're responsible people, they can't go out until they're 18. In America, you can't drink till you're 21. They are responsible at 18, 19, but you can't drink until you're 21. I think one of the other laws is you're not allowed to hire a car until you're 21. I mean, I tried to hire a car while at university, and I called up and I got a good, deal with them sort of thing. And they said, oh, just a quick question, how old are you? And obviously I was 19. This is before I had my birthday. And they're like, well, unfortunately, the age is 21. I'm 20 now, which is good, which means I can hire a car next year if I don't actually purchase one myself. But yeah, I think there are two laws that I would change: making voting restrictions to 16 as opposed to 18, and allowing people to rent a car slightly earlier. Because I think 20, even 20 is okay, because they're still responsible, but I think 21 is just a bit the year too long to wait. And the final question that he asked me is, would I travel to the future or would I travel to the past? I would love to travel into the future, see what my life's like, see what boyfriend I'm going to have, see what things I'm going to get up to. But then I don't want to predict my future. I don't want my future to be set in stone sort of thing. I want to just work it out for myself and find it out for myself. So I think I'd like to go back to the past, to back when I was like a little kid, to when I was like, I didn't have a care in the world, didn't know about anything, could just about speak English. I mean, I can just about speak English now, but like baby English, and just have like no worries and no stress sort of thing. I think that's what I want to go back to. I had one question from Beth, who I did a reaction video to back in April, and she asked me what my favourite emoji is. I mean, I've got so many emojis, I can't even tell you which ones my most used ones are. I think my favourite emoji is the laughing face. In any situation and in any conversation, even if you're saying something angrily or if you're saying something in a stressful way, you can always put a little laughing face at the end or a little crying face at the end. You can tell emotion from a text. I know some people are like, oh, it's only words, you can't see people's true colours and all of that sort of stuff, but if they put a smile as opposed to a laughing face, you know there's something up. Like, you can just work it out, you can analyse it. Yeah, I think the laughing face, the crying face, or even the red love heart. Tiny Useless Gay has asked me, which one country would I love to go to? So somewhere I've never been, somewhere I'd absolutely love to go, India or Australia. India, mainly for the food, for the music, and apparently their culture is really, really cool. And then Australia, because it's all the way on the other side of the world. Only certain people are able to go backwards and forwards from there who can handle this 18-hour flight or whatever, and they feel like they're hungover by the end of it. I'd love to go to Australia. I mean, it's probably dangerous with all the animals and the insects and the mighty tiger and all of that, but like, it does seem like quite a fun place to go to. So Lee has also asked me who my main crush is. Oh, there are so many people, but I'm gonna have to say Riyadh Khalaf again. I did mention him in a previous video as one of the hot guys that I do like, and he is my man crush. Well, it says main crush, but I'm going to change it to man crush. He's a man crush. He also asked me what my favourite candy or sweet is. Now, I don't really go for like candies, sweets, chocolates, those sorts of things. But I think the thing that I probably eat the most is the Jazzies. The little chocolate and white chocolate circles with the little hundreds and thousands sprinkles on. They're amazing, and I would definitely recommend you going to eat them, and if you haven't eaten those, you need to get a life. Who is my inspiration? Again, by the Tiny Useless Gay. I think I'm my own motivator. I think I'm my own inspiration. If I think I can do something, then I'll inspire myself to do it. If I don't think I can do something, I'll inspire myself to do something else. But I mean, there are so many people and role models and things that I do look up to. And I did mention them in the previous video. It's literally just people, if they think they can do something and they achieve something, and I have that same dream and that same passion, then clearly I can achieve it because somebody else has gone through it. Like if someone's gone through a massive weight loss diet plan thing and they've lost so many stone and I want to do the same thing, then I can do it because somebody else has gone through it as well. Jasmine Lena asked me my favourite day of the week and why. Thursday, because Propaganda Thursdays, quids, cheap night out, and it's sort of like the last day of the week for me because Friday is just a couple of lectures and a seminar, nothing really much planned, and yeah, I feel like Thursday's the beginning of my weekend and Friday's just like a ball ache. My favourite word, from Sarah16XX001. I used to love the word holiday. I'm trying to think because there were so many words that I liked. I think holiday, word, university is not a bad word. I don't know, I'm not sure. I don't know. So the next question that I got from Riot Soph is, what do I look for in a guy? When I go for a particular guy, I don't base it like straight from looks. I will sometimes base it on their personality as well. Most of the people I've met, most of the people I have got with, whether it's been university, whether it's been at school, whether it's been through like dating apps, obviously they've got to be sort of my type. I can't just go out with someone who's ugly, like that's just not me. I think as long as they've got a nice personality and they're open for like long conversations and just chill out sessions, and it's not just, right, I want to have sex, I want to do this, I want to do that. They're just like relaxed people. They're the sorts of people I go for. I tend to also go for slightly older people. I think because I was in a relationship with someone who was 21, I was 18, so a couple of years difference. But yeah, I think I do go for older guys, and I'm 20 now, so I can experiment and I can explore a little bit more, basically. What is my favourite letter of the alphabet by Seabrooks02? That's a tricky one. I don't know, I think the letter Y. The letter Y and the letter T stick out for me. I think Y, T, H isn't a bad letter, and A. I don't really know if you want a sensible answer to that or not, but they're four letters that not only do I use them a lot and do I like writing them, but I think they're quite cool colours. Letters even. Right, Soph has also asked me who my favourite actor and actress is. I'm going to say the guy who was in Love, Simon. Nick Richardson was his name? Nick Richardson or something? I don't remember what his name was, but the guy that played Love, Simon. Zac Efron, just because he's cute. He's a bit overrated. So many people are like, oh yeah, I'd bang him, and oh yeah. He's a good looking guy, but he's so much older now, so he's sort of lost his like high school, teenage sort of cuteness, and he's just like a bit of an old man now. I'm trying to think, who else? Can't really think of many actors and actresses because I don't really watch that many films, but there was one really fit guy in Saw. He was like one of the extras. Nick Robertson or Nick Tomlinson, or whatever he was called, from Love, Simon, and Zac Efron. Soph also asked me other two questions. She asked me if I preferred spending more time indoors or outdoors, and I would have to say indoors. It allows me to film more videos, I'm able to hang out with more friends, and it's a lot cooler inside. Whenever I go outside, I'm likely to burn, so I'm like, right, if I'm chilling in, I can have like the air conditioning on, I've got a bottle of water by the side of me, and I can just chill and film videos, basically. She also asked me if I was to go to a club and get lit, what is my favourite song, because everyone has the song that they get lit to. Probably Rihanna Work, Dua Lipa, One Kiss, or anything Little Mix related. So I have some more questions from Rihanna that she asked me. I wasn't able to answer them all in the previous video because I can't just have it like a Rihanna Q&A. But best thing about university so far, I think just the fact that I've been able to just make so many friends, the fact that I've been able to be a part of so many different groups, and actually a lot of the straight guys just accept me as just being one of the lads. I know I'm a bit more feminine, I know I'm a bit more gay than like the rest of them, but they're accepting, they're able to hang out, and we're able to just do like normal squad stuff like the guys do. The only difference is I like penis, they like vagina. That's literally the only difference between us. Dan also asked me how often do I go out? Last year I was probably out 3-4 times a week, spending money here and there. Spent over £700 on alcohol, which is absolutely ridiculous. Don't know how I did that, but I did manage to do that. Now, probably like once every couple of weeks. If it's someone's birthday, obviously I'll attempt to go out, or wish them happy birthday and we'll just go out for a meal or something the day after. I have cooled down a lot more, and over the last couple of months, as you've probably seen from my like summaries of March and February and stuff like that, I am not going out as much. So yeah, I'm trying to save money and it seems like it's going the right way so far. Do I prefer editing videos or being in/making them? I do love the editing stage when making videos, because I can edit my videos in so many different ways. I could keep all of the funny bits in and get rid of the like really intellectual stuff, or just have the video how I want it. Bloopers, just get rid of the bloopers and just pretend they weren't there. But then also being in and making videos, like being in the videos, I'm able to collab with other people. I'm able to have myself be filmed like in weird circumstances and how other people want me to be in their videos. And I think that's really cool. Like the fact that people want to film and take pictures of me and stuff like that. I don't know what that means, but like I don't know where I was going with that sentence, but it's like being in and actually helping other people with their projects. I think that's quite fun. I also did help Rianne with her I Am a Camera media project, which was basically like a 2-3 minute little skit thing of how camera controls someone's life, and you had to just make a couple of minutes video about that. So probably insert that here just to give you a little teaser, not the whole thing, just a little teaser. And if you do want to see the full one, then go over to Rianne's channel. She may or may not have posted it there. This essay, I don't get it. Help me, man.
You can do it.
She knows so much about this topic, it's actually unreal. I mean, it's such an easy assignment, to be honest. Like, I just can't be bothered to do it. I hang around with at uni, mainly Rianne, Callum, the gays, to be honest. I don't even need to go in further detail with that one. I do sometimes hang around with the media squad, mainly Olivia, to be honest. Like, I just sometimes go to hers, I'll have a little bit of a chit chat, she'll come to mine, do a bit of work, whatever. Mainly Rianne, Callum, Olivia, the gays, and the media squad. How often do I study? Depending on when I have been given work or essays to do, I will probably study a couple of times a week. I'll give myself a couple of days off, maybe the weekends, where I don't do work, where I don't concentrate on anything work related, and I'll just film videos, edit videos, make videos, or just go out and spend time with my friends, go up to the city and just hang out or whatever. If I do have work to do, I will study, and I do take it seriously. I just want to do YouTube at the same time as well. Tips on getting on or coping with your flatmates. Don't have arguments with them. I would avoid probably getting too drunk within the first couple of weeks, because I would rather see people's real side and sober side than just their drunk side, because it always ends up in chaos. But yeah, I feel like I'm getting on with my flatmates alright, and I think the best thing to do is just show little signs of appreciation, whether it's helping someone cook the food, or cooking a dinner for a couple of your flatmates, or going on a night out or something, or a spontaneous day at the park or something like that. Those sorts of things, just cute little things to bring you together, bond you together. It's always going to happen that you're going to fall out with some people, but that's just at the end of the day. Like, you can't help that. If people don't like you and people don't appreciate you, then if you know you're worthy, you know it's their loss at the end of the day, and that's basically how I feel. Trainers or dressy shoes? Definitely trainers all the way, unless I'm going to somewhere of poshness. Like if I'm going to a prom, if I'm going to a wedding, something like that, then yeah, okay, dressy shoes and like sort of smart casual shoes are cool. Otherwise, just trainers and flats, that'll do for me. And the last question I'm going to answer in this Q&A is from Nell_Brown, who says, do I ever want to get married and or have kids? Well, obviously yes, marriage is on the cards. I haven't got a clue who it's going to be with. I don't really want to know who it's going to be with. And obviously kids probably can come along with that. I'm not going to be able to produce my own kids. I'm going to have to do it through like a surrogacy sort of way, or adopt a kid that sort of looks like me. But yeah, I think at some point I do obviously want to settle down with someone. I know everyone at school was like, oh, you're all going to die alone, blah, blah, blah. And I don't feel like I want to go and leave the world without having been with someone for like a lifetime. That is all the questions I'm going to answer in this video. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to like, comment, and share and subscribe. I will be posting another Q&A next month, and the next month after, and in November, and also in December. And yeah, leave me some comments, leave me some likes, all that sort of fancy stuff. Share it around if you want to, and if you, like I said with July's Q&A video, if you do have any other videos you do want me to answer, then don't forget to put them in the description and I'll add them as like extra questions in my next video. So other than that, I do hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe and support the channel. Notification bell if you want to do all that rubbish. And yeah, new video out next Friday. I haven't got a clue what it's going to be, but I've got a new video coming out every single Friday at 8 PM. And yeah, until then, thank you for watching and goodbye.